I'm fourth generation law enforcement, father, grandfather, great-grandfather. I think we all believe that it can't happen to us. We all know that there's the possibility, and we know that it's out there. It just, no one thinks that I could be the one that somebody will try.
Preliminary data from the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund indicates that 66 law enforcement officers lost their lives during the first 8 months of 2013. 21 of those officers died as a result of felonious assaults by firearms. Gun violence against our law enforcement officers is the second leading cause of death, second only to traffic-related fatalities.
January 14th, 2012, approximately 2:50 in the morning, I responded to an address on South Island Drive, reference to a theft of an iPad, and set out looking for an individual. Saw a guy that fit the description in the parking lot of the El Cheapo. Attempted to make contact with the individual. I said, "Sir, actually I believe I was, partner, can I speak with you?" And he continued to walk away. And at that time, in a little more authoritative voice, I said, "Hey you, I'm talking to you, come here." I picked up my pace, closed the distance, and I got between 8 and 10 feet from him. He spun and fired 2 rounds. First round struck me in my chest. The second round struck me in my left knee. I immediately went to the ground. I was in the process of pushing myself back up, and I heard a third round. I found out later there were a total of 4 rounds that were fired, the last 2 missing. Was able to take cover behind one of the gas pumps, regain my footing, and observed him running away on Dorchester Road. I notified units that were responding to me, his descriptors, direction of travel, and I think the first unit to me was about 30 to 45 seconds away.
The Bureau of Justice Assistance is dedicated to ensuring the safety of our law enforcement officers through the Bulletproof Vest Partnership Program. Bullet and stab-resistant vests, like the one shown here, are critical to saving the lives of our law enforcement officers.
My father was in law enforcement long before I was born, and I don't think he had ever worn a vest until after my incident, and he actually wore his once he got back on the streets.